In the dim glow of a late-night screen where shadows dance like flickering candles on forgotten dreams, a young trader sits alone. A city lights pulse outside his window, a sea of neon ambition, endless and unforgiving. Why, my young friend, do most who chase these markets vanish into silence? Why do they pour their souls into the charts, only to shatter like glass under pressure? Picture it. Faces fresh with fire, eyes wide with possibility. They flood the forums, sharing snapshots of green arrows soaring skyward. Freedom calls to them, the whisper of escape from chains of debt, from jobs that grind the spirit to dust. But months later, silence. Their posts fade, their dreams dissolve. The market, vast as an ocean under storm, claims another. It's not the waves that break them. No, it's the storm within. They enter with illusions, not armor. They see shortcuts where only marathons exist. Trading sold as a golden key, unlocks not reaches, but reflections of the self, greed's hungry gaze, fear's trembling hand, and patience, the rarest jewel of all. Let me tell you of Musa. 22 years old, restless as a caged wolf. His parents' wary faces haunt him, rent unpaid, dreams deferred. One midnight scroll through glowing feeds, and there it is, a stranger's triumph in a day. Numbers that sear like branding iron. If he can, Musa thinks, so can I. Dawn breaks. He downloads the app. $50 scraped from savings, his leap into the void. The charts unfold like ancient maps promising treasure. Luck smiles at first. His balance doubles. Euphoria surges, warm as sunrise over distant hills. Visions flood sleek cars gliding through rain's slick streets, beaches where worries wash away. He feels invincible, a king in his kingdom of pixels. Then, the turn. A trade soars, red ink spreading like blood on snow. He adds more, lot sizes swelling in desperation. It'll reverse, he whispers. Doesn't. Hours later, the account empties. Nausea rises, anger boils. Confusion clouds like fog over a graveyard of hopes. He deposits again. Chases recovery like a gambler at dawn. Losses mount, savings drain. Excitement curdles to despair. He mutters, slamming the laptop shut. Gone. Another shadow in the night. Musa's tale. It's yours. It's mine. The default path, etched in the bones of every novice. We all face the blade, the sting of loss, the lure of quit. What separates the ghosts from the giants? Endurance. The quiet fire that burns when others flicker out. They quit, you see, because expectations betray them. They crave quick gold, but trading is slow forge, hammering character in the heat of trial. Not a machine for wealth, a mirror. Hold it up and see your patience tested against greed's glare. Your discipline against fear's shadow, reckless, punished, steadfast, rewarded, slowly, surely. Visualize the weight. Account balances rise like morning mist, then crash like thunder. One day invincible on a peak of profit, next hollow in the valley of loss. Emotions whirl, a violent tempest tearing at your core. Without anchor, you drift, exhaustion whispers, enough. And they listen, they walk away. But here's the cruel poetry. The quit often strikes just before dawn. Trading is digging for buried light. Arms ache, back screams, dirt clings like regret. Most drop the tool, curse the earth. Yet gold lies inches deeper, consistency forged in fire. Imagine if Musa endured, slowed his breath, studied the scars of each trade like a warrior mapping wounds. Treated the market not as lottery but craft, a year. Foundations laid. 5. Mastery blooms like an ancient oak, roots deep in discipline. Success isn't brilliance flashing like lightning. It's the steady glow of persistence. Every legend bears scars, blown accounts like craters on a battlefield, sleepless nights echoing with doubt. Those wounds, they teach, shape, strengthen. The quitters deny themselves the forge. Why surrender? Pain convinces where growth should compel. They crave speed, but reality demands time. Losses scream, failure, but whisper. Lesson, they walk when they should wait, leaving transformation untasted. The market tests you, young one. Every dip asks, do you crave the dream or the depth? Most flee, the few who stay. They claim what others abandon. Yet endurance alone isn't enough. It's the mindset, the compounding one, that turns survival into sovereignty. Most enter backwards. Excitement fresh as spring rain. A video, a post, a whisper of wealth. Freedom beckons like city lights at dusk. Demo accounts tease, wins stacking like easy bricks. Luck and genius, risk swells. Frequency spikes, rules, forgotten. Then the fall. Not just money, spirit. The fork appears, learn or spiral. Most chase phantoms, strategies swapped like cloaks in a masquerade. Blame flies, broker news, fate rarely inward. Patience absent. They quit not from difficulty, but refusal to endure the waves. See the ocean in your mind. Trading's not flat calm, it's rises and falls, eternal rhythm. Quit the sea for its swells. No, learn to ride them. Failure. Tuition paid in blood and sweat. Every pro you envy, they've shattered accounts like fragile vases. Lost fortunes in folly. But they rose seeing losses chisel, carving mastery. You've lost brands, failure. You flee if it sparks inquiry. Entry wrong. Sizing rash. Emotion unchecked. You evolve. Mindset divides. Same loss. Two souls. Verdict of defeat. The other feedback's gift. Who endures? Time 2 betrays the impatient. Professions demand years. Medicine's scalpel. Law's gavel. Trading. They expect harvest in seasons. 6 months. Disappointment sows quit. Yet mastery compounds slowly, like interest in shadows. The valley tempts most. Grinding month. Emotions taming. Then pain peaks. Balance time taunts. Nowhere. They sigh. Quit. Unseen the peak awaits inches away. Ego strikes silent. Trading humbles wrongs outnumber rights. Setups misread. Stops triggered like traps. Ego rebels. I must be right. Revenge trades erupt. Doubling down like defiant flames. Failure. Ego quits blaming the arena. Humility stays, accepts wrong as teacher. Fear lurks in corners. Loss of coin. Face years. Whispers after red tradies. Own worthy. Quit before ruin. It slays more than ignorance. Stay long enough. Knowledge blooms. Rhythm finds you. But fear paints pain permanent. Quitting's illusion. Legends. They blood first. Millions lost in hubris. Accounts vaporized in haste. Messy paths etched in pain. They endured. Names echo because quit never claimed them. Comparison poisons slowly. Feeds glow with cherry-picked wins. Profits like trophies in spotlights. You feel dwarfed behind. They have it. I don't. Blind to their shadows. Losses hidden. Struggles silenced. Measure your dawn against their noon. Despair quits. Focus inward. Your growth, your pace. Progress whispers in journals, not likes. Impatience devours. Habits build slow. Trades logged like ancient scrolls. Mistakes dissected under lamplight. Boring. Yes. Repetitive. Undeniably. But love the grind, not just glory. Patience sustains where thrill fades. The tragedy quit halts compounding. Mastery exponential. Plateaus shatter suddenly. Lessons click like locks. Discipline hardens like steel. Consistency emerges faint then fierce. Quit early. Pain endured. Reward forsaken. Misjudgments abound. Losses is education, not end. Time is foundation, not waste. Struggles universal, not unique. Success slow, not swift. These truths ignored. Quit follows. Don't, young trader. Pain proves process. Frustration, fool doubt. Shared by giants. Endure. The market rewards not brains or luck, but refusal to yield. If you've journeyed this far with me, through shadows of doubt and glimmers of wisdom, I need your counsel. This haven we've built, this channel of minds wrestling psychology's beasts, it's swelling beyond dreams. Gratitude fills me, for you are the pulse. What if we deepen it? A private discord, sanctuary of souls. Beginners, veterans, masters mingling in real-time glow. Strategies shared like war stories. Analysis broken like bread. Mistakes confessed. Psychology mastered in chorus. Not free, no. Value demands skin in the game. Affordable, yes. No courses peddled. Just a forge for elevation. Undecided still. Your voice, drop it below. I'll savor each word. Now back to the mirror. Trading reflects not charts alone, but mind's labyrinth. Emotions raw. Habits etched, fears unmasked. Loss, not failure. Echo of inner chaos. Win streak, not triumph. Test of humility. The market moves impartial. Supplies tide. Demands pull. Probabilities dance. Humans wired for feeling over fact. Respond to heart's thunder, not head's calm. Impatience slays silently. Expect fruits before roots. A month of dips. Unfit echoes. Mastery forges in nights. Charts studied like stars. Errors journaled like confessions. Abandon early. Foundations crumble unrealized. Fear ambushes. Loss triggers storm. Anxieties lightning. Regrets rain. Irrational acts follow. Sizes shrunk to whispers. Chances shunned. Confidence erodes like cliffs in waves. Quit beckons as logic, yet fear signals, not sentences. Survivors harness it. Guide to adaptation. Accept, analyze, evolve. Balance tempers extremes, fear and arrogance. Twin traps pushing to edges. Overconfidence blinds. Lucky winds inflate like balloons. Rules bend. Size balloon. Crash inevitable. Account scorched. Extremes quit. Scared out or crashed out. Discipline, the quiet centered. Effort misread. Hours poured, results delayed. Frustration quits, deeming unfair, but market owes nothing. Rewards consistency's quiet march. Understand timing. Refine through drought. Identity entangled. Loss strikes self like arrow to heart. Account dips, worth plummets. Spiral spins, despair to folly to more loss. Quit escapes, survivors detach. Trades as data, probabilities play. Not mirrors of soul, identity secure beyond screens. Comparison distorts. Media's mirage, profits paraded, pains veiled. Feel lesser, quit to flee shame. Journey personal, progress yours alone. Financial fire amplifies. Risk unaffordable. Loss cataclysmic. Stress warps judgment. Survivors trade sustainable resilience against swings. Small steps compound unseen. Better choices stack like bricks in twilight. Perfection chases. Discouraged by flaws. Quit blinds to incrementals, blooming mastery. Alternatives lure. Trading's toil vez. Hustle's quick shine. Delayed gratification resisted. Survivors embrace process. Learning's joy over outcomes rush. Isolation crushes. No guide in storm, burden break. Quit from loneliness. Survivors seek kin, mentors, wisdom, communities echo. Support steals, embrace process. Trial, error, reflection, curriculum concealed. Outcomes obsess. Growth focuses. Persistence pays. Wake young one. Market no foe. Losses no verdict. Quit no need. Patience, resilience, discipline, your arsenal. Endure fear. Doubt, frustration. Trading tests character, endurance, persistence, not speed. Marathon of mind. Rewards survivors. Quitters. Denied. The irony cuts deep. Breakthroughs edge. Frustration crests. Losses tower. Confidence cracks. Quitters yield. Winners pivot. Trading mental before monetary. Charts, tools, mind arena. 3 losses streak. Quitter manipulated. Quit. Survivor. Data. Probabilities. Temporary. Shift loss as info, not indictment. Uncertainty embraced. Humans crave control, market denies. Frustration quits. Survivors accept control, execution alone. Routine builds armor. Journal, analyze, prepare, daily grind. No buffer. Quit copes with it. Setbacks lessons. Expectations aligned. Grand goals crash reality. Disillusion quits. Survivors gradual. Consistency over conquest. Process over outcome. Anxiety from obsession quits. Results follow. Isolation echoes doubt. Survivors connect. Normalize struggle. Greed chases. Over leverage. Rules shattered. Quit escapes. Survivors slow build. Method over mirage. Self-sabotage whispers. Break. Fresh start. Tricks to flee discomfort. Survivors confront. Distinguish rest from retreat. Compounding quits reinforces defeat. Survivors rewire. Challenge embraced. Persistence habit. Self-awareness key. Triggers unseen. Errors loop. Quit solves. Aware, proactive. Transform reactive to mastery. Threshold reached. Failure tangible. Quit misread. Struggle as end. Survivor. Growth sign. Frustration right. Signal of boundaries pushed. Doubt companion act despite. Comparison illusions. Survivors inward. Personal metrics. Impatience magnifies. Survivors temporal. Long arc. Financial pressure peaks. Survivors separate. Sustainable risk. Overtrading desperate. Survivors restrain. Patience profits. Isolation lethal. Survivors seek diffuse pressure. Emotional cycle conditions quit. Survivors detect data points. Narrative shapes rewrite lessons improvable. Risk calibrated. Quantify. Manage losses absorbed. Discomfort embraced. Growth's companion. Vision beyond. Cumulative skills compound. Choice repeated endure. Psychological war. Quit succumbs. Persist transforms. Market impartial. Rewards endurance. Difference mind disciplined. Resilient adaptive. Quitting failure. Endurance opportunity. Market fair. Marathon. Not sprint. Few endure. Mindset determines. Pain peaks. Doubt deafening. Quit inevitable. No confront limitations. Act beyond. Endure wrong. Execute plan. Discomfort not failure. Growth imminent. Time indifferent. Recalibrate progress. Mindset over profits. Isolation echoes. Seek networks. Diffuse despair. Ashman traps. Detach trades data. Financial peak. Manage afford loss. Impatience adversary. Develop incremental. Cognitive distortion. Embrace imperfection. Lessons. Scripts reinforce. Rewrite process. Teach improve. Overtrading symptom. Adhere rules. Value restraint. Swings relentless. Detach outcomes. Perspective long. Comparison triggers. Eliminate personal progress. Compounding psychological. Lessons accumulate. Choice conscious. Endurance despite fear. Market rewards execution. Skill time developed. Persistence predictor. Quitting default. Endurance learned. Few cultivate. Achieve abandoned by others. War psychological challenges. Deepest fear. Doubt. Impatience. Failure weight. Quit succumbs to stop. Persist recognizes. Growth markers. Resilience opportunities. Mastery steps. Transform adversity. Skill. Insight. Preparation. Market unyielding. Rewards fortitude. Quitting relief. Permanent failure. Endurance discomfort. Path success. Understand. Embrace. Act. Stand apart. Majority abandon. You endure. In the quiet after the storm. As charts fade to black and city lights dim, remember this. Persistence isn't survival. It's the seed of empires, compounding one unbroken breath at a time. What if you stayed just a little longer?